Hey, what's going on? This is Matt Bowman, and this is Matt Bowman is Bothered. And I am feeling spicy today, dude. It is almost officially fall, and I am creaming all over that, dude. I love fall. Fall is the tits, it is the cat's pajamas, it is the bee's pajamas. Any animal that wears pajamas, that is what fall is, dude. Fall rips so hard. It's crazy how awesome fall is. I freaking love fall, dude. I love fall. Like, I think the biggest evolution as a human being is changing your favorite season from summer to fall. That is when you are truly, truly self-actualized. That is the time where you cease being a wee little lass or lad and become an adult, is when you can look yourself in the mirror and say, fall is the best and summer can suck a fat one. Like, because as a kid, right, as a child, summer, hand over fist, the best season. Because you don't have to go to school. Who likes fucking school, you big old dork? I mean, summer, you couldn't explain to me how anyone else would even remotely hate summer. Because summer was the best. You got to go to the park. You didn't have to go to school. Fucking, you could just forget all about the Pythagorean theorem, shove that up a triangle's ass. No one gives a shit about Pythagoras in the throes of summer. No one cares, dude. Summer was the best. It was amazing. But then you slowly get to be an adult, and you're like, oh, still got to do shit right now? Got to do shit while it's 99 out? Got to go to work? No sleeping in? No, oh, man, no history home? I don't know, dude. Like, you don't have to, when you're an adult, it gets to be fucking summertime, and you're like, this is ass. And by that, I mean my whole pants feel like ass because I'm sweating so much. Because that's how hot it is in summertime. Dude, I mean, now as an adult, man, fall just kicks the living shit. Like, fall, go easy on summer. Like, quit punching summer in the face so hard, fall. Like, even from just like a sports perspective, dude. Fall, you've got football, you've got the start of basketball, you've got soccer, you've got Formula One, you've got all of that shit, dude. What does summer have? It's hot and there's only baseball. The two least fun things about America. Baseball and it's fucking humid out. I hate both of those things more than anything that this country has ever done. Baseball, when baseball is your only option, that's some dog days right there, dude. Like, baseball makes sense for when it was invented, which was the Civil fucking War. Invented in like the 1850s, 40s, 60s, whatever it is, a time where our politicians could still have beards. That's how old baseball is that leaders of states and the country didn't get out a pair of choppers and fucking clip it up. No, dude. They let it fly. That's how old baseball is. And that made sense back then. Because if you were going to have baseball back then when there's fucking nothing to do, of course we're going to play 162 of them. Play 200 of them. Who gives a shit, dude? Play the whole damn year. I don't care. Because that's all that there is to do. When your options for entertainment are Gettysburg and 9 innings, fucking take the 9 innings, bro. Sit there for 12. Hope that it's a no-hitter and goes for a long time. Like, you want that because that's the only thing that there is to do. Now, Why is baseball playing 162 games? It's too many games. Hey, I got a news flash for you. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, too many games. There's too many games in baseball. Like, and you can tell because fucking even baseball is just like, yeah, we barely care about this. No other professional sport starts at like noon on a Tuesday. Like, will there ever be a football game on, a basketball? They don't even play hockey that early in the day. Baseball is just like, fuck it, man. We got to fit these shits in here somewhere. Fucking noon on a Tuesday. Just do it. And you can tell because there's like 17 people there. Like, who is really going to, like, who's going to that? I don't know. Like, it's great. And then, like, yeah, dude. Baseball compared to football, basketball, soccer. It's not even close, dude. Fall rips the pants right off. I mean, fall is giving summer a wedgie. It's not even close what fall is able to do. I mean, like we had some people over this past weekend, and it wasn't even that like cool or crisp out yet, but we got like the back patio now. Dude, were we out there? We were out there just drinking it in, dude. And by drinking, I mean alcohol and cooler air. Dude, it's so dope to have like a nice big outdoor space in like a city. It's pretty sick. It is pretty tight. But dude, fall just rips so hard, man. Yeah, because you've got football. This is the best time of year for football before it starts, by the way. That's the best time of year. Because you just got hope. Fucking everybody's got hope, dude. I got a best friend who likes West Virginia. He's got hope right now for football. We live in New York. Fucking people go to Rutgers. Rutgers has got hope right now. Now, granted, their hope is like maybe we can get to 4 wins, but they've still got hope. This is the best time of year because everybody can win right now. Everybody's winning right now. And no matter how shitty your team is, you're winning right now because they haven't done anything. You don't hate anybody. Your new quarterback isn't sucking. You know, your offensive coordinator hasn't actually shit the bed yet. Like nobody is doing terribly right now. This is the best time of year for football, which is before the season happens. The anticipation, dude. Like the day before, like honestly, the week leading up to like the start of football season. I mean, that's Christmas. That's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and your birthday rolled into fucking one, dude. That's the anticipation for football. Like, I cannot describe to you how exciting it's going to be. But again, maybe it could be ass, but the excitement, the buildup, that's what's getting me going, dude. That's what's got the juices dripping. I got juices dripping, dude. I'm oozing juice right now. Give me a towel, because I am oozing juice, dude. Fucking oozing so much juice may kill my wife. I'm not gonna, but sometimes you ever just, like, you say something kind of wild and then you immediately backtrack in case the FBI is listening? Am I just paranoid, or does anyone else do that? Where, like, sometimes I'll even be texting and I'll say something really crazy and then just be like, totally kidding, completely kidding, just kidding. Like, just in case fucking Agent Hotchner from the BAU shows up. And you're like, we got a working profile. I know I'm really late to this, but Sam and I have been watching Criminal Minds, like the old ones, not like the new one that's still going on right now. What a fun show that is. I actually, like, it's somewhat nostalgic because I never really watched it, but like growing up on like just watching TV during the week or whatever, you would just see like the nostalgia I have for Criminal Minds is seeing the commercials for it between quarters of a football game. Like, that's I got so into the commercials for Criminal Minds when I was like a freshman in high school that like watching it now, I'm just like, oh, it feels like that time. But we're watching it, and again, I understand that I'm like at times 15 years too late on this, but the show Criminal Minds is hilarious because there's like this recurring character on the show, Strauss, and she's like, there's the team, and then she's like the boss of the team, and the entire time she is kind of just a bitch. Like, her character is there just to be a bitch, and she's riding the team all the time for like, why did you do this? What about this decision? Why did you do this? Blah, 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 blah. I don't believe in your leadership. I think you're out of control. All of this shit. And it's hilarious because this is easily the most successful government program organization in human history. These guys, their win rate is 100%. They do not solve a case. It's like, these guys should be fucking infamous. Arsenal's Invincibles, eat your fucking heart out, dude. The BAU on Criminal Minds is undefeated. Like, I don't know how every meeting with Strauss and Hotchner is not just like, fucking look at the stats, girl. Peep the scoreboard. Like, they are taking down dudes. It's like guys that have been in operation for like 10 years, and then the BAU shows up, and within 30 minutes, they're like, got him. Like, the local detective is always just like, oh, my father gave me this case, and his father before him gave him the case, and his buddy went insane. His buddy Jonesy, he got too caught up in the case, and he couldn't handle it. It took him to his grave. It took Jonesy to the grave. And then the BAU comes in and it's like, that's the guy right there. Yeah, the guy with the long hair that delivers pizzas, that's him. Got him. Next case. And no one gives a shit. Like, they deliver the most results every single fucking time, and it's hilarious. Like, that people are still riding them for what? What more could they do? They win every case. There's been like 3 cases that they haven't won, and then 6 episodes later, they win the case. There was one where Rossi was trying to, like, had been working this case on and off for like 20 years. And then they solve it in like 3 days. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Obviously, it's a television show, and they got to move it, and they got to have pacing, and I understand that. But it is so funny that, like, they will come into a town and within 15 seconds know exactly who the fuck the killer is. It's also hilarious that during the show they have like the big cornerstone of the thing, and a lot of times this gets like sent around, like when Mandy Patinkin was still on the show, like the profile. Like, that's what sets the show apart, is the profile. We're looking for a white male between the ages of 24 and 35. He will live alone, but he's very confident. But not confident enough to do well with women, which is why he takes his anger out on them and blitzes them. Because he's confident, but he's not good enough with words to be able to schmooze and charm his way into the lives of these women. Like, they give like this very, very fucking detailed profile to this group of cops who are just tentatively sitting there just like, yeah, like, they're taking notes. And then those cops do jack diddly shit the rest of the show. You never see him again. You don't see the police. Like, so the whole point of the show, which is like the profile to tell and assist these local police, the local police do less than no shit. Like, they don't do fucking anything. It's hilarious. Like, these local PDs have been like trying to solve these cases for minimum weeks, if not like months or years. and the BAU comes in and they give them like, okay, here's the profile, and then they just solve the case themselves. Like, there have been no instances where the local police, unless one of them did or was involved in the crime, where they actually contribute to the catching of the unsub. It's hilarious. I fucking love it, dude. It's so funny. But it's a decent show. I didn't think I would like it as much as I have, but it's actually a pretty decent show. So what are you going to do about it? You know? What are you going to do? But yeah, she also got me into watching, what is it? Vampire Diaries. With the caveat that I am allowed to make fun of it. Which it's the only way that I can actually get through the show. I don't hate it as much as I thought that I would. It is just, it's so funny that it is exactly what you think it's going to be, in the sense that it is just like a teenage girl's wet dream of what vampires are. And it just has every like stereotype and trope of a vampire show. Like, even the name of the town. Like, it's always a weird name for the town. You know, like, there's never a vampire, werewolf, anything like that just takes place in, like, Bozeman, Montana, or, like, Johnsonville, Oregon. It's always, like, it's something weirdly named, like Mystic Falls. Like, of course, fucking, can you believe vampires reside in Mystic Falls? Yeah, I'm surprised Bigfoot doesn't live in Mystic Falls. Of course, it always has some weird, stupid name. And, like, the dialogue that they have, like, the main characters of Elena and Stefan, like, the dialogue that they have is so moody and so, And they're always, it's just like, I would spend forever and eternity with you. You can come and be with me whenever you need. I love you till the sun turns into the moon. And it's like, dude, you've known this girl for about 14 days. Like, I understand that it's a television program, but you don't know each other. And, like, everything is a big deal. Like, everything is, like, just dripping with drama. There's just, there's drama ooze. Dude, the way I'm oozing juice, these shows are oozing drama. And it's like, this sounds like a stressful fucking high school, dude. Stressful. And with this show specifically, because I know that with almost all shows about like high school students, because there's legitimate laws around what they can and cannot do on camera, most of the people that are in high school are actually adults, of course. But like, this one is it's crazy. Like, Stefan, the main character, is supposed to be 17, and he looks like he should be, I don't know, on the front of J. Crew mature. Like, he's so, like, if you walked into high school and they were like, that kid right there, you know how old he is? 17. You'd be like, I guess he's been held back. I don't even know how he's still in the public school system, because this guy is fucking old. Like, if that guy's 17, I must be 85, because holy Christ, dude. Like, we looked it up, the actor is actually like 27, which is crazy. 10 years? That's a big 10 years. That's not like 45 to 55. That's just like your dick is still growing during that amount of time. 17 to 27, you might be getting an extra half inch of a chub every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's still happening during that amount of time. And the other guy, fucking Damon, Ian Somerhalder, he's like 31 when they are filming the show. So it's like, these guys aren't even fucking close. I don't know. It's like the only other one that's like super blatant is like in Remember the Titans. These guys are supposed to be like 16 to 18. They fucking look like they're in the WWE. They're just ridiculously, redonkulously jacked. Just like nobody would walk in and be like, "Can I see a fucking birth certificate, please?" Like I know in Remember the Titans, it's all about like racial tension, and it's just like, how about fucking just like adults taking advantage of minors? Like that's what happened at T.C. Williams High School. They just hired a bunch of 30-year-olds to go out and beat the shit out of everyone in the conference. Like, that's what they should be getting mad about T.C. Williams. Like, they shouldn't be like, the team, and Remember the Titans, is integrated. It's like, that's not a big deal compared to the fact that they have guys with 401ks playing linebacker. They've got guys working third shift in the secondary. And everybody else is just like, oh, but they have black players. It's just like, who gives a fuck, dude? That guy is off duty from Vietnam. Like, the difference, the disparity in like what the actors actually are and what the age that they're portraying is hilarious. Somehow this has to do with the way that I'm watching Vampire Diaries, but I don't frankly remember. Vampire Diaries is a funny show. It's very funny. I liked it more than I thought I would. It's still kind of dumb with like the rules and stuff with all like vampires and shit, which is why I'm like, I don't know. Like these beings are like supernatural or doing whatever, but that they still have to abide by just like random ass rules. Like these like vampires can like read people's minds, and they can like force them to do things, and they can run super fast, and they can live forever. But if you don't want them to come in your apartment, you just don't have to say yes, and then there's nothing they can do about it. That seems stupid. Am I missing something? I'm enjoying the show, but like the little rules are hilarious, where it's just like, I'm an all-powerful eternal being that feeds on the blood of humanity. Can't get through that screen door, though. What? I don't get it. And it's also annoying that, like, there's not one universality when it comes to vampires other than they drink human blood, that they just, I don't know, like the vampires in Twilight have this, and the vampires in True Blood have this, but then the vampires in Vampire Diaries have this, and it's just like, can we get some consistency, please? Would love some consistency when it comes to that shit. There was something else that I had about that. Son of a biznatch fart, dude. I had something there. There was something else about Vampire Diaries. Yeah, there's like, they need to be consistent across platforms. I want that. Son of a gun. Peel an onion and make me cry, because I don't fucking remember what I was going to say. Yeah, well, that sucks. I had something. It was going to be a good point, too. It's going to be a good point. I have a point. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm fucking crazy. I don't know. Let's see. We got 5 minutes-ish to fill here to figure out. The first fucking whatever dumbass debates were on the other night for like the Republican primary, and I gotta say, I'm just annoyed all around by all of it. I'm annoyed that it's fucking August of 23. We don't vote until November of 24, and we're already like in full swing. And like 90% of the people running have current government jobs. So it's like, I'm sorry, what the fuck are you guys doing right now? None of you guys just get to skip out on the job to try to get a better job? That seems a little funky. I don't love that. I don't love how long the fucking process is now, where you have to, in order to get your name out there, you've got to declare the day after the polls close 4 years before and be like, I'm running in 2024. What? Like, they used to decide the candidates at the conventions, like, which makes sense. You decide in April or May who's going to run. They run for 5 months, and then they vote in November. That makes sense. Not this just like, hey, it's January 2021. I am running for president of the United States in 2024. Okay. It's too long. And then all of these fucking dorks, these goddamn dweebs, like the way that the system is set up is so stupid, where like we're dealing with the biggest questions facing our country. Existential ones, ethical ones, moral ones, all of these things. And then like every time at the end of the night, they're like, let's see who dominated the talking time. Who had the most talk time? And it's like, bumfuck senator with 16 minutes. 16 minutes. This guy talked for 16 minutes and covered foreign policy, fucking abortion, trans rights, nuclear war, fucking the congressional amendment, like all of these things. And he talked for 16 minutes? How are we supposed to know what these people are doing or what they actually think? Why can't no? And nobody asks like they never ask hard follow-ups. I don't know. And it's like with this many people, like what are we even fucking doing? Like there's like 6 people on the stage that it's just like, why are you who told you you could do this? Who told you? It's like when somebody like auditions for American Idol and is completely shit, and you're like, how did no one tell you you can't sing, sweetheart? And for these people that are like polling at like 0.65%, who told you that this was a good idea? Because it's not cheap to fucking run for the president of the United States. It costs an exorbitant amount of money to do that. And it makes no sense. I don't understand. But yeah, they're all fucking dorks, and they talk for 30 seconds at a time. Well, like, the premise of a debate is quite hilarious. I guess it used to make sense when it was the only medium available, but now when it's like there's so many other better options for discussing these types of topics that it's crazy that it's just like, all right, so we've got Russia has continued its war against the Ukraine, and the United States has been sending billions and billions of dollars. Candidate number 1, how would you solve this in under 30 seconds? That's insane. Like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. That they would be like, yep, figure it out in 30 seconds. Now, if this was an episode of Criminal Minds, they would come in and be like, dude, we found the guy yesterday. I don't even know what we're fucking doing here. I'll end the war in Ukraine in about 45 seconds with the profile. Because that's a television program. And now, just the medium stinks. 90%, most of the people are absolute fucking dorks. Everybody's on the same side. Like, I don't understand, dude. I don't get it. And you know what's really annoying is I, like, used to be interested in politics. Like, I used to be the fucking kid in college where there would be a buddy and I would, like, scoff at people that didn't know that the State of the Union was on that night. That's the kind of tool bag I was that would be like, what are you guys doing tonight? You guys drinking? I'm going to be watching C-SPAN for an hour and a half. Like, that's what I was doing. But, like, they've disenfranchised me. Because it's all malarkey bullshit. Most people play for the same team. No matter what side of the aisle they're on, they're playing for the same team. And nobody can call holding on their own team. I think that's what is the most frustrating thing to me, is that I just want transparency and authenticity. And it's so clearly not there with the majority of people that are trying to run for office. And yeah, nobody can, whenever everybody is very able and very willing to be like, well, that side did this and their response to that was bullshit. But then when the other side is just like, okay, but you guys did the same thing over here and you didn't say anything about it. And it's like, well, that's actually completely different. And you have to look at the context and fucking put it inside a box and then whiz on it. And then it comes out and you shut the fuck. Dude, if you guys fucked up, say you fucked up. I would enjoy people so much more if they were just like, yeah, that was my bad. Oopsie, my bad. Or oopsie, we did that wrong. Sorry about it. Like, I would appreciate it, but nobody wants to take fucking responsibility for anything. Everybody wants, it's always the administration that came before us. It was their fault. Or everything good that happened was us. Everything bad that happened was them. And it's just like, really? 100% of the time, you guys are batting 1,000? Republicans, you guys are batting 1,000. Democrats didn't have any problems in the 90s, 80s, or last Thursday. You did no problems. Everything good is there for you, and everything bad is over. I'm like, guys, what are we fucking talking about? I'm just now. I just got myself worked up. Now I'm just annoyed. Just fucking on one. Fuck it, I'm on one. All right. Well, I need to be off one because I got to go to Target. White girlies, where we at? Go to Target. Oh, dude, if you pronounce Target as Target, fucking buy a rope while you're there, please. Goodness gracious, that bothers me. It's always like the one person like, hey, girls, you guys ready to go to Target? I hope Tarzan shows up and wrings you out like a fucking old dish rag. That's what I hope happens. Lord above. Just, you're not unique. You're not funny. It's Target. You're going to fucking Target. And guess what? It's just a red Walmart. I hate to say it. It's a red Walmart with nicer lighting. That's what a Target is. Oops. Sorry. All right. Please rate, review, subscribe. Follow me everywhere, Matt Bowman Comedy, except on Twitter, which I am Batmoman. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Please do all of that. And yeah, I got shows coming up here in New York and a couple on the road as well. So please come see me do stand-up. And stay bothered, folks. Have a good night. Bye-bye.